What's going on? Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Snapchat, YouTube, all the social medias out there. How you guys doing on this beautiful morning? This is Saul Lujan, Mr. Alchemist, Mr. No Real Estate Investor Left Behind, Mr. Raise Your Frequency Up and also your vibration, Mr. No Buyer Left Behind, Mr. Esoteric Investor, Mr. Philosopher Stone, and Universal Mystic. That's right, man. You guys know me by all those names, and now we're adding a new one. It is from our product line, Project Alchemy. This is called Crypto Alchemy, Mr. Crypto Alchemy. You're like, what? What is alchemy? Alchemy is a taking a product and making it its best. Taking away its impurities, burning it out, and making that product as best it could be, whatever it is. So we have the Project Real Estate Alchemy that we do the exact same thing with houses. We see houses more than just boxes and people live in. No, we see them as things that we could help benefit the community, benefit the families, and all this stuff. But we're not here to talk about real estate alchemy. We're here to talk about the new and improved way to make millions of dollars real fast in this uprising. So this product that we have is called the art and science of cryptocurrency, called Crypto Alchemy. You're gonna be hearing that going off and on a lot. Cause I said we're having this product so good that my phone's just going off the hook right now. So I want to apologize that for the time. Also, my wife's mom is in the hospital, so this just happened right now. So I didn't know what to do. She's on her way to come pick me up, so we could go over there while I finish doing this video for you guys. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. So what's happening right now? There is a big movement. There's a transferring of wealth to the people that are in the know and are positioned correctly to make this money. You know, so when we get insider information, when we get some information that only the elites know, we have to act on it real quick. So I've been partnering up and building some relationships with some people to be able to provide the services and abilities and products to you guys. So if you're interested to become a millionaire in the next couple of months, I need three things from you. I need you guys to like this video, press the share button, and put a comment. Give me info, and I'll send you the information, and I'll walk you through the process. And we're giving away a $300 gift to get you going. But in all actuality, that $300 is more than just $300 because it's just what it's going to be able to get you, the return on investment. So at all reality, it's priceless. So three things: like, share, comment. I'm in, and we'll send you some more information.
Would you believe that today, these two pizzas are worth over $25 million? And you're about to discover how this simple story is the gateway for you to tap into an unparalleled, once-in-a-generation opportunity to accumulate extreme amounts of wealth. You'll soon understand the value of what the future will bring when you're holding on to the most unique financial opportunity in the history of the world. As you continue to watch this presentation, I'll explain to you the unlikely story about these two pizzas and why they're a significant part of your path to financial freedom. Let me explain. Every generation throughout history has had only one life-changing opportunity to create massive wealth. And the next, and absolutely colossal, financial evolution is right here, right now. Just take a quick glance back over history, and you'll easily see that tech advancements not only reshaped the world, but released tidal waves of wealth for those smart enough to take advantage of these trends. Remember Henry Ford, the revolutionary mind who not only foresaw the future of automobiles, but also the tech evolution of his assembly line innovation that opened the doors for exponential wealth. How much wealth? Henry Ford's personal net worth would be valued at $200 billion in today's world. But his wealth doesn't matter much to you. I want you to imagine yourself as one of the early true believers who bought stock in his company. Just think how much wealth you would have accumulated simply because you were standing at the edge of a wild new frontier and had the proper information that allowed you to make that wise and forward-thinking financial move. They saw the future in the now and never looked back. Or how about something a tad more recent, the internet itself? Back in 1994, most everyone was shouting from the rooftops that this whole internet thing was just some kooky fad. In fact, even the most well-respected news anchors of that time were utterly baffled by it.
Back now at 56 past, I wasn't prepared to translate that, as I was doing that little tease.
Oh, that's
that little
right.
mark with the A and then the ring around it.
At.
See, that's what I said. Now, what do you write to it like mail?
No, a lot of people use it and communicate. I guess they can communicate with NBC writers and producers. Allison, can you explain what internet is?
Most people had absolutely no clue. They said it wouldn't last, but it did. And the ones wise enough to jump on board that fast-moving train rode it to the tunes of multiple millions of dollars. And those that were laughing were left crying their eyes out at opportunity lost forever. And of course, there's that little tiny website called Facebook, the one that started in a dorm room only a few short years ago. In the beginning, there were only a select few that could clearly see the potential of what it could become. Most wrote it off as a silly college student website. As of September 2017, Mark Zuckerberg has a personal net worth of $71.5 billion. What if you had been in that dorm room? What if you could have been a primary investor? If you could have been standing there with that once-in-a-generation opportunity staring you square in the face, would you have taken it? Now, here's where I'm really going to blow your mind. All of these previous examples cannot even come remotely close to what has arrived on the scene. In fact, if you were to combine all of what we just spoke of, it still cannot compare to the most revolutionary and monumental transfer of wealth in the history of mankind that is happening around you today. And that transfer of wealth is within your reach. But if you don't educate yourself and understand the three core factors of crypto, you'll be forced to witness this generational wealth opportunity slip through your fingers, leaving you with absolutely zero chance of creating financial security for yourself and your family. We are here to make absolutely certain you do not miss your chance. And there's no way we want you to be another Lazio Henayes. Who is he? He was the unfortunate soul who paid that $25 million for 2 pizzas. You see, he was the one back on May 22nd, 2010, who made the very first Bitcoin transaction. He offered to exchange someone 10,000 Bitcoins if they would order him 2 pizzas. So someone did. In fact, they got him 2 Papa John's pizzas, which cost about $30, and they scooped up those 10,000 Bitcoin. As of today, those same 10,000 Bitcoin would be worth $25 million. Boy, I sure hope those pizzas were tasty. Now, if only he had the proper cutting-edge education back then, he might be in an entirely different position right now. A position of extreme wealth and long-term security. A position we want to help guide you to right now by getting you crypto certified. Don't be a Lazio. Now, don't worry at this point if you're still feeling a bit confused on how this whole digital currency revolution will work to your extreme benefit. Because we're going to take you by the hand and show you how to learn and understand this incredible new opportunity and give you access to a $297 financial education for free. So keep watching until the very end of this presentation. You want to put yourself in the position as one of the early few, the revolutionaries, who are standing on the cutting edge of a brave new world. Here's just one example of how those who educate themselves and move quickly can secure their own personal fortunes. You could have purchased a single Bitcoin on April 28, 2013 for only $135.30. By August 2017, one single coin was worth over $3,000, and it continues to grow in value. And that's one single coin. Can you imagine where you'd be right now if you'd invested the same money that you allocated to your traditional stocks or mutual funds into Bitcoin instead? I dare you to do the math. I have a feeling it will make your head swim. Cryptocurrency is the future at your fingertips. A brave new world and massive global opportunities. Opportunities for societal change. Shifting of economic power from the elite to the average Joe and Jane. And a vast range of other methods to explode your personal profit. That brave new world is here. It's now. And you have one of the most unique chances to alter the entire course of your financial security and success. If you've been completely baffled by all the cryptocurrency babble in the news every day, wondering how in the world it can help you secure financial stability and a potential for gigantic profit, then this short presentation is your launchpad to creating both short-term, fast-track profits and a lifetime of financial stability. In a matter of only a few minutes, you'll discover a revolutionary resource that will not only educate you, but one that can liberate you from the status quo system of never-ending red tape and constantly forking over your hard-earned money for rampant fees. Instead, immediately take back complete control of your finances, setting yourself up in the never-before-seen position where your money, all of your money, is actually yours. No more relying on a corrupt system. No more being raked over the coals by unending fees. No more feeling powerless when it comes to how much value your money holds. If you feel all of this sounds too complicated or confusing, don't worry. As you continue watching this short presentation, you'll discover the mind-blowing methods that can bring a tidal wave of wealth into your financial accounts like you've never imagined. Now, if you've spent any time reading up on cryptocurrency, like Bitcoin, etc., you've no doubt felt a rush of overwhelm. It seems that everyone and their brother is an immediate crypto expert. Whether it's a talking head on the news or your investor neighbor down the street, they're all running around screaming at the top of their lungs how cryptocurrency is the future and every day is a chance at creating quick profits. Now I can tell you this. What we're going to reveal to you today carries within it the potential for you to be earning daily profits, as well as a multitude of other strategies to leverage the world-shifting power of digital currencies. Inside this exclusive resource you'll hear about at the end of this short presentation, you're going to be able to tap into an absolute vault of bleeding-edge technology and knowledge. No longer will you feel like you're stumbling around blindfolded in a pitch-black room, randomly attempting to catch a winner with your cryptocurrency efforts. We are about to remove that blindfold for you, opening your eyes to how simple and straightforward your success can become once you understand the fast-track way to leverage digital currency. Once you finish watching this short presentation, you will be immediately inspired at what you can accomplish with your own educated efforts within the fast-moving, life-changing world of cryptocurrency. So, keep watching until the very end. But first, before we get too ahead of ourselves, it's vitally important that we discuss why cryptocurrency can be your portal to profit, and how it could provide you the liberating choice to break out from the never-ending spider web that is the current financial system. You see, the main obstacle to any regular Joe or Jane having complete control over their wealth, or even having the chance to create it, is that too many people are taking their piece of your pie. With every single transaction, a wide range of middlemen are getting their own taste and filling their bellies with money you should be feasting on. So that even though you might be doing all that you can to design your own lifestyle of financial freedom, the current system does everything in its immense power to keep you shackled in chains. But with the arrival of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, thousands of everyday people are shattering those chains of oppression. It is through these system-shifting digital currencies that people just like you worldwide are taking back control of their money. And with every new user and investor, the powers that be begin to shake in their boots. You see, the big banks and the majority of politicians shudder at the thought of someone like you taking back full control and mastery of your own financial means. For when you do, they lose out on millions upon millions of dollars in fees and fines that no longer will line their deep, never-ending pockets. Instead, Profits go flooding right back to where they should have belonged all along, in your hands. But as fantastic as all this might sound to you right now, the challenge for most is the how behind diving into this lifestyle-altering realm of digital currency. It's one thing to understand that you have an absolute mind-boggling financial opportunity in front of you right now. It's an entirely different story understanding all the ins and outs of how to position yourself to dominate and reap consistent high-profit harvests. This is why we are here to provide you the exclusive access to the most current information, bleeding-edge trading and investing technology, and an ever-expanding community of like-minded fast movers. It is this powerhouse combination of education and tech that can save you from the mind-numbing frustration of figuring it all out on your own and never truly benefiting from the digital cryptocurrency revolution at hand. So keep watching. You must understand that the people right now, in this very moment, who are already amassing profits with cryptocurrencies are absolutely no different than you. They only have two slight advantages as of now. They simply found out about digital currencies like Bitcoin earlier than you, and they gained access to the right education that allowed them to move into fast action. You are now in a position to step up and put yourself side by side with any other user in the marketplace. Even today, this is the type of opportunity where you could turn $100 into thousands in a mere matter of a few months. You could generate results that quickly put you as their equal, or possibly blow completely past them like a runaway train. Digital currency is the prosperity revolution of our time. And this is your moment to take back full control of your destiny. Why continue to equal, or possibly blow completely past them like a runaway train? Digital currency is the prosperity revolution of our time. And this is your moment to take back full control of your destiny. Why continue to fork over your hard-earned dollars through transaction fees at your local bank when you can exchange Bitcoin for virtual micropennies? There's absolutely no reason for you to continue feeling they're equal, or possibly blow completely past them like a runaway train. Digital currency is the prosperity revolution of our time. And this is your moment to take back full control of your destiny. Why continue to fork over your hard-earned dollars through transaction fees at your local bank when you can exchange Bitcoin for virtual micropennies? There's absolutely no reason for you to continue feeling frozen by fear and petrified about your profits based on old-school, prehistoric financial markets. Ability to trade and invest in an ever-expanding, high-potential market owned by the people, including 15-year-old kids. Let this success story blow your mind for just a minute. Back in 2012, 15-year-old Eric Finman received an unexpected gift from his grandmother, a check for $1,000. His older brother told him about Bitcoin and digital currencies. So Eric took his grandmother's gift and put it into Bitcoin. 1 year later, Eric cashed out for a cool six figures, $100,000. I don't care if you're 15 or 55 years old. Turning a profit like that makes anybody smile. Why not step to the front of the line and become one of the innovators of the true free market and learn to profit at every possible turn? All of this is waiting for you once you gain access to BitConnect, the new wave combination of education, tech, and community that is blazing a path to the front line of the digital currency revolution. But before we get ahead of ourselves, We want to make absolutely certain that you are in a position of confidence and wisdom by becoming cryptocurrency certified. Now, before we share with you how to secure your certification and how you can do it for free for a limited time, we want to make sure you understand one important thing. It's not your fault. Financial extinction with your own cryptocurrency certification.
It's not your fault. It is not your fault if they didn't teach us this in school. It is not your fault if your parents didn't teach you this at home because they didn't get taught this at school. And if their parents didn't get taught this, it's not your fault. It's the cycle of lack of knowledge or lack of information, the lack of financial education. What will be your fault is that if you do not take